Hello, this is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 3 of this Let's Play Stellaris, Utopia. This is the pre-release version given to me for free by Paradox, so thanks again to those guys, they're amazing. And let's just get stuck in. So the first thing is our science ship has scouted Nagrama. It produces some more engineering, so I think we're going to wait. We're going to save our minerals for mineral production places, because eventually we will want to build colony ships to go and grab these planets. Yeah, I knew that. Cool. So while all of this is kind of happening in the background, let's go and have a look at the policies. So currently we have unrestricted wars. Wars of aggression are allowed and all war goals can be freely used. We can make a choice between them, but generally changing these will tick off your populations. However, these are important because if you start getting large factions which want other things, then you probably want to change these, because it is very much about the policies that your factions care about. So if you want to keep a particular faction happy, then you probably want to change them. Food stockpiling we talked about last time. Orbital bombardment we are on full because we are militarist. We are the only one that can do this, except for the fanatic purifiers who actually have a level higher than we do. Resettlement is currently prohibited because we don't forcibly move people around. That's basically if you want slavery as that. First contact protocol is aggressive. We can attack neutral entities that we have not yet spoken to. If you are peaceful, you cannot do that. Slavery is currently prohibited and doesn't really allow us to do anything, though I guess taking slaves would be useful in kind of controlling unruly populations that are radically different from your own. That's definitely a benefit. And then purging is also prohibited. We're a very professional military, we're not ruthless. There's a difference there. We have encountered some form of aliens in the patch system. These strange objects have been flagged as beta aliens. Let's actually have a look in here and see if we can identify what they are. They're a cruiser-size ship and it is chasing after me, so I think we'll want to leave. Now, one of the benefits of playing the hyperlanes is we are extremely fast in moving around the map. The fastest. Like, we can't move big distances at once and we're kind of limited in where we can go, but we are very, very quick on the map itself, so that is pretty cool. There is a lot of science available in Prussia. A lot of science. I want minerals.
System survey complete.
You have surveyed the whole thing. There are no minerals here. That is actually very unfortunate. It means the constructor is kind of sitting here doing nothing. Alright, so you are moving up there next. So let's move the constructor up here, just in case. Now, if we don't find any other minerals and we hit 350, then we may well... No, it's 315. We may as well just get the new colony ship. Straight out. And this one is the bigger continental planet. So that's going to be important. You're going to
Situation log updated.
Let's see what you've just seen. Ooh, that's a big fleet, though they're not hostile. They're just sitting there. Strong, though, 1.9 thousand. Blimey. So we've seen aliens there and there. I can't remember if you need specific technologies to inhabit things like the ocean worlds. If we came across like a tropical world or a wet world, it's tropical and something else that goes with continental, you can actually colonize those from the start now. You don't need to wait until you have the specific technologies which allow you to do that, which makes more sense because you're accepting the payoff in the reduced habitability for being able to colonize more stuff. It never really made sense that you had to specifically wait for that and then just get the worst colonies eventually anyway. And it kind of gave an unfair advantage to those who had managed to get those technologies earlier. I don't know if there's a way of like increasing the habitability of those planets. There might be. I know you can in general. Anyway, habitable world survey. Speaking of those, we know now without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Berlin. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalogue the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. A commendable initiative.
Situation log updated.
We're definitely doing that. Alright, we are still searching around. Aha! We found some minerals on the habitable world. Alright, that's not great. We are not having much luck here with minerals. Jeez. Terrible start. So how else does this world look? Well, we haven't seen any other AI yet, which means that we have a little bit of space to expand here. It's another
Hostile
1.9.
fleet engaged.
Oh, crap. Really? How you engage them? Why? Oh, I'm going to lose my fleet here. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13.
Anomaly found.
Risk it.
Fleet destroyed.
Well, that was a good start. The Fellowship. Centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers on Berlin broke away from the established religions to form their own church. These extremists called themselves the Fellowship, and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Although they have kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated the military. These renegades have secretly been diverting resources to the construction of a small fleet of starships in a hidden facility on Berlin. When their treachery was revealed, the cultists blasted into orbit on their ships and fled to Tavakabar.
Situation log.
Well, that's
updated.
not good, because we've just lost our navy. Great. Have we found any more minerals yet? Come on. I'm gonna have to start building a fleet again after this. Bah, humbug. Irritating. So this area is basically completely out of bounds. Now I don't want to get cut off like towards the top of the map either. Grr. Are you literally just going to sit here? Are you flying away? No, you are literally just sitting there. Awesome. What we assumed was an abnormally small gas giant is in fact not. Beneath a deceptive cover of thick dust swirling in the upper atmosphere lies a regular planet. A barren planet, but a planet nonetheless. This has proven to be quite embarrassing to the astronomical community in Berlin. Got a level out of it though. Cool. So this
System survey complete.
Yeah. Is actually a barren world. Are gas giants something you can turn into planets later on? Or can you put habitats around them or something? There's a reason that matters, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. Oh, barren worlds. I think you can put a habitat around a barren world. So maybe it's actually a good thing. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't like the fact that there is a hostile... Oh, especially as we're building a colony ship. Although you should be able to defend us.
Construction complete. Evading hostile fleet.
Yeah, I want you coming over here and then jumping onto here. That's going to cost us 30 influence to settle, and the best spot would seem to be here. So we get food and science. If we go here, we get those two. No, I think I like this one. So Jima Prime. Let's do that. Cool.
Evading hostile fleet.
You might be evading, but at least go that way. It's fine. Okay, so we need to build some new corvettes, and that's going to cost us some cash, which is really irritating at this stage. Oh, more minerals, come on! I mean, the other thing that we could try and do is build some more mines here, or clear this, which will cost minerals, which we don't currently have, of course. Bah, humbug. Still no minerals. Oh, come on. Come on. Minerals. I need minerals for a big fleet. Alright, no matter. We'll survive. Are you actually moving? Move.
Evading hostile
Oh,
fleet.
stop that.
Construction complete.
Didn't realise that meant don't move. Alright, let's get another Corvette. And then we'll be up to 3 Corvettes again. Alright, so we have an attack of 77 on each of these, so 2 of those will be 140. 3 of those should be enough to beat them. Hopefully.
System survey complete.
Yay, minerals! Huzzah! Okay, constructor. Move over here.
Construction complete.
Yeah, that's fine. You're still searching. Alright.
Colonization in progress.
Oh no, that's only 115. That's nowhere near enough. Okay, we're getting colonization going now. It's draining our energy, but so be it. I think we're just going to have to kind of sit here and hope nothing bad happens. And also hope that we don't get space pirates anytime soon, because that would be really bad as well. We've had a terrible start here. Absolutely rubbish. At least we have 2 planets in close proximity. Also means that we're not exploring, which is bad for hyperdrives because it's easy to get cut off. It's one of the good things about warp. Trap's been fully done, which means space needs to. Okay, you're doing up there, that's fine. Then I guess go and survey this. Oh. Survey. 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 Marvellous. Still don't have enough points. We may as well go up to fastest. Because we really are just waiting for things to happen. I can't believe how bad a start we've had. This has been atrocious. Actually, how much does it cost to build a mining facility? Because they're actually cheaper. And you get more out of them. It's 60 for 2 instead of 90 for 2. You could even get for 3 here. You know what? Do that.
System survey complete.
Oh, that's better. 3. That is worth building on. Cool. Meanwhile, science ship's moving off. That's fine.
Tile blocker cleared.
Tile blocker is gone, but we're going to build a mining station here first. And then we'll need to save up 60, was it? For the mine? Yeah, that'll be fine. Actually, let's have somebody move. No, not really usable in that way. That'll do. Okay. Tradition available. We have enough unity to adopt a new tradition. So, at this point, we need to make a decision about what we want to do, in which direction we want to go in. Considering we are the army with a state, it just makes sense for us to go supremacy. Increases the border range by 20%. Then the capstone is the 15% fire rate. More naval capacity, more build speed, seed planet reduction, army damage, admirals are better. Discovery is another potential one. Domination is... No, I rate domination the least. And discovery, especially in the early game, could be good. Prosperity reduces the cost of mining stations. And considering how much problem we're going to have with that, that could actually be really good. You know what? We're going prosperity first. Because we have no enemies. Yeah, we're going prosperity. Now you'll notice that the price of this has also gone up. So as you get more of these, the price goes up. Which is also why getting expansion and colonization fever might be a good one, because it increases the amount of unity you get.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Done that. You got an anomaly. Level 2, 10% chance, failure. Sure, go for it. And we have 60%, so here we can build mining network. Make it so. So Jima, we are still hunting down. Abandoned amusement park. The structures on Dandarth 3C are not as old as we once believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science officer Feldrim Den Vothrak notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array, or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us Prussians, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Alright, well, it gave us free technology stuff, which is always appreciated. You are scanning that stuff very quickly. I approve.
Research complete.
Aha,
System
physics
survey
lab
complete.
done. So we can get 5% research boost. That sounds really strong to me, actually. Let's go and grab
Research
that.
complete.
And we have the engineering facility. We can get building speed increase as well. Or armor. Or higher level spaceport. I don't think we need the spaceport right now because we're nowhere near our naval capacity and we don't have destroyers yet. You know what? I'm actually going to go for the building speed. It just sounds useful, especially if we want to get the most out of our planets.
Construction complete.
Berlin's finished surface construction.
Research complete.
Okay. Biolabs, excellent. Ah, here we go, terraforming. As a first technology, really? So it allows terraforming liquids and terraforming gases. Terraforming costs minus 50% for both. Will just make it easier for us. Many different strategic resources, usually it's not telling me how does this work? Well, should we get it? It's relatively cheap, and we have the bonus because we have the new worlds person. Or we can clear dense jungle, which we have one of. No, we're going to go with the terraforming. Let's see if it gets us something. Like right now, our area is pathetic, and we might well need to focus on just getting more planets in this small area, and then mining the planets.
Established.
Faction founded. Here we go. Here are the factions. Now we can go into a bit more detail about this. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of Space Prussia. Led by scientist Pendrim den Iridar, they call themselves the Path to Victory Committee. Great name. Their members have been pushing hard for us to assert our military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but those that approve of the government's actions could prove useful. And we've established our colony. Excellent. So if we click on this, it brings up the faction screen, and there is a lot more stuff in this than there used to be. So first of all, it tells you the total ethics of all of your population. Xenophobic, egalitarian, authoritarian. So 21% of us are authoritarian, 43 are militaristic, 36 are materialist. So we've been getting authoritarian from somewhere. Probably because we're imperial. That's interesting. Hadn't occurred to me that would be true. Anyway, the Path to Science Committee want two things, and you can see what their issues are, and that's what these blips are. And this is useful because this gives you an overview of how angry or happy they are. So right now their happiness is 50% because we're not doing anything good, but neither are we doing anything bad for them. They want us to expand our borders. So if we start building frontier outposts, that's going to make them happy. And we are stronger alone. So if we join a faction, that will annoy them. So we don't want to join a faction, that will keep their happiness up. So basically by just building more frontier outposts is how we make these guys happy. The happier they are, the happier the base happiness of the 5 population that belong to this faction. And if they are above 60% happiness, then we start getting influence from them for free. And that's how that works. Birth of space piracy. Naval intelligence has reported several attacks on civilian shipping in our space within the last several months. Perpetrators appear to be deserters and other renegade elements from Berlin. These criminals have put together a makeshift space fleet out of heavily modified civilian hulls, and they now call themselves the Void Roamers. Although crude, their vessels are a clear threat that cannot be ignored. Where are they? There they are, 175. Man, my navy sucks. Build me some more. Hopefully the science ship gets away. Yeah, you're flying off. They're actually flying somewhere else. Ah, they've just arrived in Trab, which we have nothing here. They're going up there, as I thought they were. They're going to be attacking our base over there, so you know what, we're going to go and try and intercept. Even with this smaller fleet. We need an admiral. So we can get more ship hull, we can get more fire rate, we can get more lifespan. I think we want the fire rate. Voldrig den Polish. Very Dutch names. Well, actually the den is...
Construction ship under attack.
Oh, you're attacking my construction ship, you bastard. Actually, I prefer you're attacking this construction ship rather than the other thing. Ooh, let's slow this down. So we can actually enjoy the space graphics of them shooting each other. So they do have some shields, which are burning through pretty quickly. We hit them at distance because they were too busy with the construction ship. We've destroyed one of their ships. Good. They're about to take out one of ours. This could still go either way. Except if we're going to kill a second one before they kill even ours. I mean, they're spreading their fire, which is never a good idea. Well, we've been focusing them pretty well. Yeah, we got this. We have got this. I don't think they're even going to destroy a single one of our ships.
Construction complete.
Oh, they might get that one. No, we're hitting this one. Go, 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 go. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Yes! No losses.
Anomaly found.
Marvellous. Alright, so we have another anomaly. I would say go ahead and research that. Furthermore, science ships, do your anomaly. Actually, where are you? Are you there? You're there. So I'm going to tell you to do the anomaly first. Ship is already performing this order. Good. Then I want you coming over to Escala and researching that. Go. Meanwhile, you guys head home and repair. Construction ship, you do the same. Actually, no. Construction ship, while you are here, you can build a space thing over there. Mining, even. Alright, back up to fast speed. Build me a mining station here. They only cost 60 now, thanks to the prosperity. Marvellous. Now what? No! Oh, man. Jump in. I did not want you fighting them. Cultist ship disabled. Our valiant space forces have skillfully disabled a ship in the Cultist Armada. It is mostly intact, and we are picking up faint life signs from inside its hull. Once we've eliminated all threats in the immediate vicinity, we should conduct a boarding operation to secure any survivors. They may be able to tell us more about the ultimate motives of the Fellowship.
Situation log updated.
Alright, it looks... Oh, they hit hard when they do hit. Can we please destroy that one? Oh, is that the one we're trying to board? That might well be. Someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Oriversalis 3A. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they began. More engineering. We're going to have so much science.
Log updated.
Alright, you continue going to repair. In fact, with you selected, we select you and then merge. And that means that you should merge into the first fleet selected. Okay, science ship. Once you've done that, come over here and research that, and then that should do. Cool. So Jima, can we build any mineral things over here? We can certainly get... No, that's the main base. We can get you over here. We'll generate a little less food. And I would really like to have a science lab there, which you can work on. And you're migrating away. That's fine. Alright, kind of got lucky with that fight. We lost one ship, but it was only one ship. And we beat the pirates, which is awesome. Good. Is it worth getting a no, what we should probably do is try and get these minerals done, those minerals done, and then a second colony ship for Trab. Unless those were the minerals on... Nope, they're not. That's a science. Okay, that's fine. So we'll finish this.
Construction complete.
And then you can come over here and build a mining station there, and I'm going to hold shift and tell you to repair after that. Cool. Is our science ship over here? They're on their way. Oh, they're doing Escola right now. Fair enough. Let's see what we get. Let's go back up to fastest. First task force repaired. Excellent.
Debris analyzed.
Deflectors, nanocomposite materials, and afterburners, and also a little bit of other technology. Excellent. Finished construction queue in Berlin. Now we're researching this.
Construction complete.
Oh, it requires a military ship. Alright, we can do that.
Debris analyzed.
Good stuff. I'm going to leave you there for a moment, because I'm assuming we're going to need you. Space torpedoes, red lasers, fusion power. And other technological goodies. Right, where was I? Sorry, I just had a massive coughing fit, so I wanted to mute that away. What were we doing? We just got into orbit. Are we able to select this? We are. Research. Oh. Repairs completed. Ah, that's to the construction.
Special project complete. Situation log updated.
Though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultist starship. From them, we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we had initially suspected. The agents of the Fellowship include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Mass arrests are being made on Berlin, and all assets belonging to the cult have been seized. However, several of the starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult's leadership have vanished. We have picked up faint ion trails leading to several outlying systems. We must pursue these terrorists. I'm not seeing any. Alright, starship. Actually, let's get you searching some of these systems then. Actually, no, let's go here. Come on, here. Here, here. Do that. And you can continue surveying, quite frankly. That. And then that. Off you go. Marvellous. Right, we have enough for the next colony ship. Let's start construction overview. Cultist marauders encountered. We have sighted ships flying the flag of the Fellowship in the Rixim system. They've charged their weapons and moving to intercept us. 178 versus our 209. We should be fine here, considering how we thrashed them last time too. Let's reduce the speed. And we still have our commander in place. Yeah, this is saying that we're going to win this one. Good. Oh, these are using missiles, which we're shooting out the sky because we're using light weapons. Ha! Nya, 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 nya. What were those torpedoes? They were probably torpedoes. And they have lasers too. Though they're not doing very much damage. The cultist fleet operating in the Rixon system has been destroyed in the battle.
Situation log updated.
Excellent. Okay, in that case, we're going to get the science ship to research that first. Then come over here and finish these. And what's the situation log saying? Altair and Gay. Where are they? There's one. In which case, let's get you to go and repair. Not seeing Altair anywhere. Though the colours here aren't making it easy to read this stuff. Could well be something over in this direction we just haven't seen yet. So once these guys are back and repaired, I think we're going to go out and explore a little bit of this. And construction ship is still kind of sitting around doing nothing. In which case, I'm going to say, go get me that. In fact, no, don't. Get me... Yeah, get me that, and then we'll build an engineering thing here. And we'll start really getting some more research going. Because I think that will be important. And on that note, we will have to end this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying the series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then do consider subscribing. And if you have any tips or advice for me, or if you have any questions about the Utopia stuff in general, do let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.